Hello guys, it's on Gaming and I'm reacting to Boy Hides His Mexican Culture by DharMannStudios. As always, the links to the channel and the video in the description, and as always, let's begin. Shall we?
La americana.
Vaya, estudiantes, profesores y taquillas.
We're in America, por favor. And in America, we speak English.
Yeah, it's been that way since like 1770. What do I look like, a history teacher to you?
Okay, should any bully in general not know about a fact? Like, do they have to be super dumb to the point that them explaining a fact would sound like they're being history teachers? Like, okay, sure, you've been speaking English since like the late 1700s or whatever. I honestly don't remember the exact date. It's 17th, but I'm gonna be wrong. I am 99% sure I'm gonna be wrong on the date. But like, what's wrong with stating a fact? Like, is there any bully supposed to be written in a way where you have to make them super dumb to the point that stating a simple fact, like when the United States of America was first established as a country, or an independent country, if I'm being more specific, like, is stating that kind of fact, does stating that type of thing make you sound like a history teacher or something? It's just a fact about the country. It's nothing bad. Anyway.
Sofía, aléjate de aquí.
There you go. Speaking more of that Espanol. Didn't I tell you to speak English? Now you'll remember.
I mean, is it me, or does this sound a little unrealistic? Mexicans have been in America for so long that I feel like nobody would be genuinely surprised if a Mexican started speaking, started speaking Espanol, started speaking Spanish. Like, what's the problem? Like, they're acting as if this is something weird. Like, Mexicans have been in America for so long to the point that it wouldn't be rude at all for them to speak Spanish. For them to start to speak Spanish speaking Spanish if they wanted to. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's continue, shall we?
Estoy bien. When midnight approached, the group decided that they must live under the cover of dark.
Uber. What the heck is a Uber?
Dude, you can't even read. How are you in high school?
Matt, Derek, congratulations. You just earned yourself detention after school today.
After school? We can't. We got practice.
Well, you should have thought about that before you opened your mouths.
Honestly, this is the first time I've seen DharMann do something like this, where the person who's actually struggling with the whole English and accent thing and all that is the younger generation. Like, usually it's the kids that sound like Americans. Meanwhile the parents are the ones that still like Mexicans with their accent and all that. Like, how most of the time when it comes to these types of stories, the kids always sound like kind of American. Meanwhile, the parents still have the Mexican accent and speak Spanish every once in a while. Like, this is the first time where I've seen the opposite be the case. Like, of course I haven't seen the parents yet, but the fact that the kids in this case are the ones that can't speak English as well, or like maybe can speak it but can't really hide the accent. And I don't know why they'd hide it, but that's how DharMann's been doing it. Like, it's honestly new. I hope you guys didn't send me there, but anyway.
Pay for this, Paco.
Hey, continue.
Yeah, what you eating there, champ?
It's a pork tamale.
Gee, that's funny. I thought this was a school cafeteria, not Taco Bell.
Wait, do they make tamales?
How can you even eat that thing? It looks like sad pale turd.
But he's actually really good.
Huh? Really good for throwing in the garbage.
That's where your dumb Mexican food belongs, dude.
Hey.
What'd I do?
The less you say, the better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm honestly really done with this trope where they always make it so that the person being bullied never fights back. Like, honestly, if I was him, those two would have gotten a punch to the face at the very least. Like, my guys, just fight back. What's making you hold back? Like, I genuinely want to understand what's making him hold back from punching them right now. Like, Every single time they have to have the main protagonist that gets bullied have to just take it in, or like, I don't know what the wording for it exactly. For some reason, I tend to forget stuff when I need it. But like, why is he so? Why does he every single time? Like, why is the main protagonist in these types of stories every time just handle it or take it in? Like, why do they not fight back? Do they need the confidence from someone else to fight back? Just fight back already. What's holding you back? Anyway.
Espera! I work in the cafeteria, and I wish I could make tamales like yours. They look delicious. I'm Rosa.
Gabriel.
Sorry some of our students are so mean. Give it time. You'll make friends. ¿Te gusta el fútbol? ¿Qué tan bueno eres?
You know what?
End the drill and pick up the pace this time, fellas.
Excuse me? Would I be able to try out?
You want to try out for the team? You should have looked at the flyer closer. The tryouts were yesterday. We got a full team already. Sorry, kid. All right, let's get going. Yep. Nice pass, Abraham. A little help, please. You got any other tricks like that? Suit up.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't deal with these types of montages. Skip, done.
Spot for the rest of practice.
What, you're benching me? I'm the best player on the team.
I don't know about that anymore.
But I'm good coach, right?
Of course, you want to add these types of things just to make them resent him even more, huh? Like, you know what? Let's just.
Waiting for the lettuce truck to come and get you? Because that's what your parents drive, right? Since they worked in the lettuce fields?
Corn.
Huh?
My family works with...
Whatever! Doesn't matter. Don't care. You know what I do care about? You getting me in trouble on and off the field. I don't know who you think you are. You don't belong at this school.
Chad, you told me.
And you better listen, buddy, or things are gonna get ugly. Well, there's the lettuce mobile now. Oh, and look who's showing him up. My dad.
Okay, the guy's either a coward or his patience is really big. Like, no, it's the coward one. It's definitely the coward one. Nobody has that much patience. Like, my guy, just fight back. Like, I'm generally so done with these types of stories to the point that I just want the main protagonist to fight back from the get-go rather than need some sort of encouragement from someone else to be able to act. Just fight back already. What's holding you back? Are you a coward now? Like, I just want them to change it up for once where the main protagonist actually fights back from the get-go instead of needing the whole encouragement thing. Every single time I'm being bullied and then some other person becomes my friend and then they just so happen to help me find the courage to fight back. Every single time. Maybe they changed up a bit every once in a while, but that's basically the gist. Those three things happen every time and then they try to build a story around it. Look, change it up for once and make him find back from the get-go. Why every time? Anyway.
My dad's VP of the largest snack distributor in the whole country, Luna Bites. And your dad picks corn. Funny how that worked out.
Who's that kid? I've never seen him before.
Wish I could say the same. Coach seems to like him.
Well, I think we both know who should be commanding the attention of their coach, the best player on the team.
Entonces, mijo, cuéntame, ¿cómo te fue en tu primer día en el cole?
Ellos dijeron que necesito regresar a donde vengo.
Ellos, ¿cómo que ellos? Así como en todo el mundo.
Need I remind you that you are a Longhorn? You have a reputation to uphold.
You never stop reminding me.
What was that?
Nothing.
Yo son bullies.
¿Y a ti qué te importa lo que diga un abusador de esos o un bully como le dicen en inglés? ¿Mm? ¿Y desde cuándo tú me hablas a mí en inglés y no en español?
Finally, someone calls it out. Like, why do you care so much that one bully just so happens to hate you? Like, why? Like, I'm glad that his dad calls him out for this. Why do you care so much if one bully happens to be bullying you? Like, why do you care so much? Either fight back or take it in and then try making friends instead of being all sad about it. Anyway.
Bueno.
¡Qué rico se ve!
Ustedes deben estar hambrientos después de su primer día de la escuela, ¿verdad?
Me muero de hambre.
Mom, we're in America now. Can't we eat more American food?
Mijo, ¿ese eres tú hablando o son los abusadores del colegio?
I'm sorry, what did you just say? My guy, did you forget that Americans are probably, like, I'm gonna be wrong here since I myself am not American, but like, are you seriously telling me that Americans crave American food, like, way more than food from other cultures? Do you need me to remind you where the taco is from again? Like, legitimately, look at the cuisine that's offered in America and you'll learn that most of it is stuff from other countries. Like, the only thing that I would say America has is fast food, but other than that, there's a high chance that you're eating something that's from another culture. So, like, what do you mean by eat more things that are American? Like, what, are you gonna eat fast food all day? Now, of course, like, I'm not gonna act as if the food in America is all fast food, or, like, the food from America specifically is all fast food, but, like, let's be honest. A large percentage of it, especially the stuff that, you know, gets eaten a lot per year, is fast food. Nobody can deny that. Anyway.
¿Matoneo? ¿Te están dando carrilla en la escuela?
It's going to keep happening if we keep acting like we're still in Mexico.
Pero aquí nadie está pretendiendo nada. Nuestra comida y nuestro idioma es parte de nuestra herencia. Y tú tienes que estar orgulloso de quién eres y de dónde provienes, sin importar lo que diga otra gente.
Bueno, yo conocí a alguien agradable hoy en la escuela.
Ah, cuenta.
Estaba en la cafetería.
Sorry, I missed. Can you get the rebound?
Why you throw these away? You don't like Mexican culture?
No, I love Mexican culture. And I'd love to perform and do a salsa dance, but I can't anymore.
Why not?
Because, well, I guess I just never learned how.
If you want to learn, I can teach you.
Am I the only one who thought that she suffered an injury that hurt her leg or something? Because the moment I heard of I can't anymore, I immediately thought of that. Because usually, whenever they say I can't anymore, they bring up something like that. And also, she says, well, I've never learned. Then why are you saying I can't anymore? You're implying that you could do it previously. Am I looking too far into this? Or I guess too deep into this?
You could?
If you promise not to throw any more flyers in the trash.
Deal.
¿Sí ves? ¿Tu hermana Sofía está compartiendo parte de su cultura con sus amigos?
Claro que sí. ¿Y tú por qué no puedes, Gabriel?
We're in America, por favor. In America, we speak English.
That's where your dumb Mexican food belongs, dude.
Yeah, may I ask again, what's the likely second language in America? Like, if someone were to learn a second language in America, what would it be again? Oh yeah, Espanol. Okay, if I said that in like a mocking way, I genuinely don't mean it. I genuinely don't mean it if I said it in a mocking way. Anyway.
¿Qué tienes, mijo?
Can't we all talk in English?
Yo ya sé lo que necesitamos.
A ver, a ver.
I'm sorry, you feel this much shame to your own culture just because of one day? Does that guy never experience any sort of hardship in his life or something? Because, like, why do you care so much about bullies that only start bullying you for one day? Like, okay, if it's been a constant thing that's been happening over weeks, maybe, just maybe. But one day, why do you let it affect you so much in one day? Really? Anyway.
If you love this stuff so much, why didn't we stay in Mexico? You're the ones that wanted to move here.
Pero hijo!
Overall, I'm pleasantly surprised with your short story comprehension skills. Arthur C. Clarke can be a tricky read.
Looks like Arthur C. Clarke turned into Arthur D. Clarke.
Matt, are you fishing for another detention slip?
Honestly, like, I'll give them this. This is the first time where the protagonist actually gets a lower grade than the antagonist. Like, am I the only one who expected for Wait, no, his name is Gabriel. Was I the only one who expected Gabriel to have a higher grade than Arthur, making Arthur resent him even more? His name is Gabriel, right? Or am I being confused? Arthur. You know what? Why do I keep confusing myself? Why do I keep confusing
Are
myself?
you fishing for another detention slip? I know you're working hard, and I've seen some improvement, but you're dangerously close to not passing this class, Gabriel.
Gabriel or Arthur? Which one? Like, why do I hear Arthur if it's Gabriel? You gonna confuse me now? Anyway, let's go.
I could offer you some extra credit assignments if you're interested.
Oh, could I? Thank you so much.
Of course.
Dude, I totally thought you were gonna get another detention again, which would have sucked because I forgot my afternoon snacks, and nothing's worse than being hungry and bored. Yo, what are these, man?
Just some weird stuff my sister had. Stole it from her to use it as book.
Yeah, dude, these are wicked cringe, but it's cool that you stole them.
Do I even need to say anything? We all know who would do that. I don't even need to mention. Like, anybody who's watched Dhar Mann for a bit knows what that is, to the point I don't even need to say it. I would be just stating the obvious at that point. And also, like, may I ask, who would think this type of drawing is cringe? Like, is this happening in the 2000s or in 2025? Like, let's be genuine here. Like, these stories always act as if they are happening in the 2000s based off this alone. Like, who thinks that drawing something this detailed is cringe? Who genuinely thinks that? Anyway.
What's up, Coach? Hey, what's Coach doing here?
Matt, I need to talk to you. He needs to talk to you, dude. So, see you later, dude.
What's up, Coach? Here to talk strategy before practice?
Yes, and here's my strategy. I'm moving Gabriel to your spot. You're going to be the alternate.
An alternate? What? I'm a standout player.
You know what stood out to me, Matt? The way you treated your teammate. It's simply unacceptable.
Need I remind you that you are a Longhorn? You have a reputation to uphold.
But if my dad finds out...
You should have thought about that sooner.
Dude, there you are. I thought I was actually gonna have to study. What did Coach want?
To keep me benched while Senior Taco gets all my playing time.
Dude, that sucks. You're gonna miss all the games and the pizza and the girls? Man, it's too bad. We can't find a way to get Gabriel off the team somehow.
I know you're working hard, and I've seen some improvement, but you're dangerously close to not passing this class, Gabriel. I could offer you some extra credit assignments if you're interested.
Could I? Thank you so much.
That's it. If Gabriel doesn't get his grades up, he can't play on the team.
Oh, we better hope he fails.
Unless we make sure he fails. Hey, Gabriel. Can I talk to you for a minute? I've been thinking, since we're teammates and all that, we should start over. I know I've been hard on you about your English, but you're right. I think it's great that you're trying to improve. In fact, I could help you with your extra credit assignments.
Really?
Who better to teach you than the guy who is killing it in class?
Yeah, you know what? The same guy who kept bullying you nonstop. Like, if Gabriel seriously takes this, I'm gonna be mad. Like, you're telling me you're gonna accept help from the same person who kept bullying you nonstop to the point that you become ashamed of your own culture. Why would you ever accept his help? Just go to literally any other person in the world. Like, the level of stupidity is insane. Anyway. Don't you dare.
That's really good, Matt. Is it from the movie?
They're gonna do this, aren't they? If they generally do this, no, I'm being genuine. I'm gonna be mad because this is like the okay. I won't say 50th time. This is like the 15th time that they've done this. Okay, let me guess. Gabriel's sister is gonna help her do the salsa dance or whatever, and then Matt is gonna feel sad because he's essentially been bullying and has probably caused the same person whose sister helped his sister. Like if this is genuinely the truth, I'll be mad because this is even worse than the usual trope of oh yeah, this person just so happened to help my sister as well. So that's why I'm gonna be forgiving him. If they genuinely do this, I'm gonna be out of it. Anyway.
Not just my imagination.
Well, have you imagined winning the anime contest?
You're kidding. Dad figured out I was into...
Why can't you just tell him you like art more than soccer?
Because I'm a Longhorn. I can't just be the first one in 3 generations to not play soccer. It's like a family curse.
Well, at least you can play soccer. Can you help me out?
Okay, is she actually disabled or not? Because I'm getting mixed signals.
Sorry. I should not be complaining. I know.
Yep. That's why she said I can't anymore.
I know how much you used to love to dance.
I still do. I'm actually learning salsa right now.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
How?
A friend's teaching me.
Okay. See how I move?
I don't think anybody has. Look, I'm all about saving your guys' time, so that's why I skipped these.
Form. There's no reason you can't enter the anime competition.
Okay, Gabriel, let's hear your extra credit assignment.
For my comprehension report, I choose the story The Fly of the Lord.
Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the Fly by Goldie Williams. The story is about boys small who live on a beach because their plane exploded. But no one called police. A head of pig then talked to them, telling them to do things like fight and play games with a guy in parachute and kill people.
Whoa. I'm going to have to stop you there, Gabriel. This is worse than your last exam.
This guy's genuinely bad at English. Like, I thought this was just more of an accent thing, but no, like, it seems like he's straight up bad at English. Because, like, nobody in the world who actually knows English would fall for this. They would be reading it and they would be like, wait, this is wrong. Does he know English or not? I feel like he's in a situation where it's not just that he has a heavy Mexican accent, I guess, that they're bullying him for, but they're also bullying him for not knowing English well, because, like, unless he doesn't know English that well, there's no way he'd fall for this. Anyway.
How did this happen?
Really?
Wanted to help me.
Then you're even dumber than I thought.
I'm also faster. Get him! Yo! Guys, what are you doing? Break it up! Gabe, go for a walk and cool off. Now! Matt, what did I tell you about treating your teammates with respect?
His patience finally, okay, why do I keep forgetting words when I need them? His patience finally empty, like he doesn't have patience anymore. Finally, he let out his anger.
Huh? That was the last straw. You're off the team.
No, Coach, you can't kick me off.
I can, and I did. Now get out of here.
Okay, you can't seriously tell me that he isn't stupid right now. If you care so much about the team because of your dad, then why not just treat him with respect? Why? Just treat him with respect and be done with it. But no, you gotta keep making fun of him and bullying him and then being sad when you're kicked off the team, even though you've been warned about it like 2 times now. Really? Anyway.
Let's run it again!
Hey, what is wrong?
He's that bully again. He said he'd help me learn English better, but he lied.
Wow, what did you expect from the person who kept bullying you relentlessly since you met him? Wow. Do they really want me to feel bad for him? Do they genuinely want me to feel bad for him right now? Because guess what? For that to happen, they have to make him do something that doesn't turn out well for him, that's convincing, and not him turning to the bully that was straight up bullying him since he met him. Right now, but I'm trying to make myself family friendly. I don't want to be the type of person who, swears for no reason or like swears for the sake of it. I don't want to be that type of person. Oh boy, if I didn't have that, I would have sworn. Because, like, genuinely, how dumb are you? The guy is so stupid to the point that I can't even feel bad for him. For me to feel bad for someone, they'd have to have done something that, was convincing and I wouldn't be able to call out their stupidity. Like, nobody in the right mind who trusts the same person who happened to be bullying them relentlessly since they met. You're telling me with a straight face that this guy's act is believable? You're telling me with a straight face that he would believe that the guy who kept bullying him would help him with his English without any sort of consequence or twist? Yeah, really smart, huh? Makes me really feel bad for him. Anyway.
I wish I didn't have these accents. Sometimes I wish I wasn't Mexican.
Hey!
Sometimes you should stand up for yourself. Okay, maybe he kind of did at the soccer game, but like, you know what I mean? Like, my guy, just stand up for yourself. It isn't that difficult.
Don't say that. You're so lucky to have an amazing culture. You know how many people wish they had that? And you don't need to change anything about yourself, only your attitude.
But then, why would Matt want to hurt me so much when I never did nothing to him?
Never did nothing. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna blame for this one. So, you know, there's a difference between what we know and what the character knows, you know, obviously. Like, may I ask again? Like, why all this? Like, his dad called him out. His dad called him out for this. Why do you care so much about that one bully? Why? Like, genuinely, why? Mind, like, especially because, like, Matt brought this to himself. He brought the whole thing of, oh yeah, this guy's hurting me, to himself. Remind me again who started the bullying when everything was going well? Oh yeah, Matt. Matt started bullying Gabriel way before Gabriel had done anything to him, whether it was directly or indirectly. So like, Matt is at fault for this. Like, you can genuinely tell me with a straight face that the guy's sympathetic. If they try to make me sympathetic for him, I'm gonna explode. Anyway.
Well, Gabriel, you only know what you're going through. You don't know what he's going through.
Oh yeah? Like, remember, anything that Gabriel accidentally caused is not his mistake. And mind you, Matt being kicked off the team was his own mistake! No, Gabriel genuinely did nothing to him. What are you talking about? If they try to tell me with a straight face it's kicking Matt off the team or whatever, that was because Matt decided to be mean and disrespectful. And guess what? Gabriel never prompted him. Matt started that out all on his own because he didn't like someone speaking Espanol. Let's just continue, shall we?
Right?
You don't even care. How can you go through life like this? Embarrass me? Embarrass your whole family?
I'm playing the card. I don't care. Wow, what a coincidence that Matt and his father just so happened to be passing by. What a coincidence, huh? Like, wouldn't Matt be standing in front of the school to wait for his dad? Wow, wow, wow. Such a coincidence so that Gabriel knows what Matt is going through. Yay! Anyway.
How? How do you get yourself kicked off the team? You're a Longhorn. You come from 3 generations of winners. Now you're gonna be the first loser.
I'm not a loser.
Then what is this? Your grandfather, your great-grandfather, and I have all been on the covers of newspapers in high school. Where's your newspaper cover, huh, Matt?
Okay. No. Don't give me that sad face. Don't you dare try to make him sympathetic. He brought this to himself and you cannot convince me otherwise. Let me remind you that Matt is the one who started it, and the reason he's been kicked off the team is because he was bullying Gabriel. Gabriel had nothing to do with this. If anything, the coach specifically chose Gabriel over Matt because not only was Gabriel more skilled, but also, may I remind you that, you know, Matt was bullying him and the coach acknowledged that and kicked him out because of it? The coach made Matt an alternate, then kicked him out, mainly because he was bullying Gabriel. So he brought this onto himself. Don't you dare try to make him sympathetic, you hear me? Anyway.
Look, come on, we gotta go and pick up your sister. At least she still makes our family name proud.
Up next is a special salsa dance by Emily and Sophia.
I don't think I want to try like, if you guys don't know why I do skip stuff like this, it's mainly because of the fact that, first of all, I don't want to get copyright claimed, because with that type of music, I can never really tell whether it's copyrighted or not. And second of all, I don't want to waste your guys' time. I want to save your time whenever possible, especially because, like, if you're watching this, you've likely already watched the video. So if you did watch the video, then what's the point of me showing stuff that isn't necessary that you already saw? And if you didn't watch the video, then I'm saving your time too. You know, that stuff isn't important in the grand scheme of things. So yeah. Anyway.
Oh. You? I couldn't have done it without my amazing coach.
Thank you. Seriously. You have no idea how much this means. You know, because my little sister used to love to dance. After her accident, she...
It's okay. I know. I actually had a...
Let me guess. Gabriel will come in, introduce her as his sister, and then Matt will feel guilty for doing all this to him.
a lot of fun teaching her. She's a natural. I gotta get going. My brother's here.
Okay. That's her brother?
You didn't know that? How many Mexican families have moved to our tiny little town in the past few weeks?
No. If he feels guilty because of now, I'm not joking when I say it. If I had a webcam on, I would have thrown the chair I'm sitting in. I would have thrown it to the wall. Like, the only reason I'm not doing it is, guess what? You guys don't see me. Which means I would be doing it for no reason, and I'd be wasting your time. If I can't show you my outlet of angers, then I'd just be wasting your time. Let's continue.
Just got off the phone with your coach. You're back on the team.
What happened?
He kicked Gabriel off.
That Gabriel kid, he dropped out or something. I don't know why.
Okay, so you didn't kick him out, but same thing.
Yeah. Who cares? You're back.
Qué rico se ve.
Oh, ya voy.
Happy Cinco de Mayo! You started the music without me?
There is a lot more from where that came from. Come on in.
I brought my family too.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Hey, man, I don't want to cause any trouble. I just want to say thanks.
How many times are we gonna do this dumb trope? How many times are you gonna do this dumb trope? Oh yeah, the main character, or like maybe not the main character this time. Instead, it's the character's sibling. But like if you guys don't know, the usual trope I'm talking about that DharMann's been doing for quite a while, somewhat recently, the past few weeks to a month, is that the main character is being bullied, and then that main character just so happened to help the bully's sister or brother or whatever in the same time frame. So after the bully hears about this, they feel sad because the main character happened to help their sibling. Happened to help the bully sibling. That's the trope I'm talking about. So, it's a little changed up this time because now it's the main character's sister instead of the main character themselves. But it's essentially the same thing. Like, you guys, DharMann, I'm talking to you right now. Do you expect me with a straight face to be sympathetic to Matt? Do you want me to feel sympathetic for him? Because guess what? If you've done this, you've absolutely failed. Because mind you, part of the way you make something like you make a person like Matt sympathetic is to make it so that their actions are seen in a different light, where you kind of feel for them. You kind of understand why they did it, and so you feel sympathetic for them. You feel sympathetic for them. You feel bad for them. But guess what? I don't feel that for Matt because guess what? He's been bullying Gabriel for way before his father was an issue. Like, genuinely, he brought this on to himself. He got kicked off the team because he bullied Gabriel. Oh yeah, why did you get kicked off the team again? Or why did you become an alternate again? Oh yeah, it's because you bullied Gabriel. Why would I feel sympathetic for him after that? Why would I feel bad for him after that? If anything, he 100% deserved it, and I feel no sympathy for him. Anyway.
I know what you did for me and what your sister did for Emily, and I just wanted to say, I'm really sorry for everything.
I'm really sorry. I hope we rekindle. Whatever. There were corn farmers. Yeah. His dad happens to be owning a major company or something.
Your dad Is my dad's boss?
I knew it. Anyway, matter doesn't matter.
I could teach you English. For real this time.
I gotta say, my son is the best soccer player on the team. I mean, he's going all the way. It's good.
And I can teach you soccer.
It's not even that. I just really don't want to play anymore.
Then why don't you tell your dad?
Because I'm a Longhorn. I can't just be the first one in 3 generations to not play soccer.
Okay, like, I have a very, very simple solution for you that will fix everything. Play soccer and drop it on the side. Is that a problem?
And if I can get up on stage in a wheelchair and perform, there's no reason you can't enter the anime competition.
Actually, Dad, I want to talk to you about something.
Okay, all right. What's up?
I want to take a break from soccer next year to focus on my real passion, anime art.
What? What? Those silly drawings? Matt, how many times do I have to tell you you're a Longhorn and an athlete? Okay? What do you want to waste your time with those little doodles?
He's not wasting his time, Dad. Look, I was gonna tell you this till you got home, but you won the anime art competition.
But I never even entered.
I entered for you. Look, your picture's even on the cover of this morning's newspaper.
I see.
I'm sorry. Of course. Like, may I ask one simple question? What type of anime art competition was it for him to be featured on the face? Like, was it the anime art competition of the nation or something? I haven't seen like this in a while, for I genuinely want badly. And mind you, like, let me tell you guys something. The reason why I'm holding back is because of the fact that, first of all, the people watching me are probably kids, since, you know, if DharMann's audience is kids and I'm reacting to his content, I'm gonna, of course, attract kids. And second of all, how do I say this? Oh yeah, I don't want to be the type who swears for no reason. I want to just be normal. I don't want to be that type of person who swears all the time or anything. I just want to keep it clean. I don't want to feel like the person who swears just for the sake of it. That's why I try to keep it in. But like, these videos are really pushing me to my limit. I'm telling you, if they push me anymore, I'll probably actually swear. Anyway.
My son's on the cover of a newspaper. I'm proud of you, son.
Does him being on a newspaper only matter to you, bro? Like, bro, straight up, are you telling me that the only thing that matters to you is that he was on the face of a newspaper? And also, like, again, the newspaper is just a coincidence for the sake of it. Oh, like, no, it's not even a coincidence. It's straight up, what's the word for it? I don't remember the word for it, but, like, they're essentially they're essentially making the pod go however for the sake of it, because what type of anime art competition did that guy enter for him to be featured on the newspaper? What? Anyway.
Hola! I brought tamales.
Wow, that woman is so close to you that she brought tamales, huh?
Everyone, try one.
Gracias.
Wow. Not gonna lie, these are different. They're low-key fire. How do you say that in Spanish?
Los tamales están deliciosos.
Los tamales están deliciosos.
Wait, I'm gonna have my own spin on this. Wait a minute, let me hear that again.
Say that in Spanish?
Los tamales están deliciosos.
Los tamales están deliciosos. Did I say it right? Like, mind you, I don't know Spanish at all. So, like, I said it even better than him when, like, I don't even know Spanish. Like, let me try again. Los tamales están deliciosos. Here, did I do it right? And oh yeah, I also want to mention, because I don't want what I'm saying to come off the wrong way. If ever at any point in this video, whenever I said stuff like Espanol or whatever, like, if I ever sound like I'm mocking Spanish culture or like Mexican culture or whatever, then I'm saying that I fully 100% never intended it. Like, I'm just saying it. I don't want to sound like I ever mocked it. Anyway.
Los tamales están deliciosos.
Okay, you're just being incredibly bad for no reason. It's not that difficult.
Muy bien, Matt.
Now, how do I say in Spanish? I want another one.
Wait, okay, you know what? I don't have enough time to. So, like, as will come then. Like, first of all, what was the live message here again? Oh yeah, DharMann never doesn't repeat it anymore, does he? Like, DharMann, how far you fallen. At least you gave me some good content for me to be able to react well. Like the fact that for most of these videos I like almost doubled the runtime just proves the fact that you give really entertaining content. Just how it entertains me. Well, depends. Sometimes making me laugh. Sometimes bringing out the anger out of me. Honestly, depends, huh? But like, anyway. So first of all, like, of course we did the same trope. Not only that because Gabriel helped his sister. Have you guys noticed the fact that he barely felt bad that Gabriel was kicked off the team? They never actually addressed this. Matt, you were given your position back at the team. Just join already. Like, mind you, they never addressed it. They act as if Matt feels guilty because Gabriel was kicked off. But like, may I remind you of the fact that there was basically no result in all this. He never apologized. He never said to Gabriel, hey, I'll give you your spot back. He never did any of that. And also, may I ask, what's the point of Gabriel's dad being Matt's dad's boss? Like, what's the point? Did you just add that information for the sake of it? Because I don't remember that ever making that much of a difference. Like, they introduced it at the end for the sake of it. That didn't make a difference. And also, the whole newspaper thing is practically... Why do I keep not remembering words when I need them? Like, you're straight up changing the plot for the sake of it. You're straight up adding the plot for the sake of it. Because, oh yeah, some random anime art competition that sounds like any other competition in the world just so happened to be big enough for the winner to get featured on a newspaper. And also, like, Matt, how stupid can you be? Like, my suggestion was just play soccer as your main and then draw on the side. It's not like every part of your day will just be soccer. Just draw on the side. Like, many people do their passion on the side while working. Like, it's totally normal, my guy. It's not like you're gonna be spending every hour of your day just practicing soccer. And also, boy hides his Mexican culture. May I ask, when did he hide it? When did Gabriel ever try to hide his Mexican culture? Like, first of all, that accent is a culture. Like, you can't deny it. Like, even if you don't count it, like he didn't barely hid it. Like, when did he hide his culture? Oh yeah, not speaking Spanish in the middle of nowhere. Like, him not speaking Spanish that much doesn't allude to anything. He never really hid his Mexican culture. You could say this is clickbait. This is straight up clickbait. Oh my god. This was such a... And this is in a bad way. This video, like, makes me kind of speechless. The worst way possible. And it's not the type of speechless of, oh yeah, this is so good that I'm speechless. This is so bad that I don't even know what to say anymore that I haven't already said. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. On the left side, most of you on the right side, video, comments, and as always, the links to the channel and the video in the description. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.